So let's try this again. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Karen Ashford and I have the pleasure of being your MC today, and thank you for your patience while we resolve those few seating issues. It's my honour to welcome you to this Flinders University graduation ceremony. It's an important occasion when we recognise and celebrate the efforts of the graduates before us. Nadlu Tupindi, Nadlu Ghana, Yatanga Tikandi. I acknowledge being on Ghana Yata, the land of the Ghana people of the Adelaide Plains, and I respect their spiritual relationship with country and their custodianship of the Adelaide region, a rich cultural heritage that lives on in Ghana people today. Before we embark on the celebrations, there are a few housekeeping matters. Noting this year has been incredibly disrupted as a result of COVID-19, we appreciate your understanding and consideration today should something not be quite as you expect. In the interests of safety, please observe the COVID-19 regulations by staying 1.5 metres from others, by frequently using the hand sanitisers provided, and by wearing masks at all times, including when seated, ensuring that they're properly positioned, covering both your nose and mouth at all times. We trust today's event will be seamless, but should we need to evacuate, please make your way to the marked exits, and toilets can be found via the foyer. Lastly, you need to be sitting in your ticketed seat unless you've been moved by the ushers. Now, our order of proceedings is a little different due to COVID-19. The academic procession will enter, the Australian National Anthem will be sung, followed by speeches. At the conclusion of the speeches, we will collect the graduates from their seats one row at a time to come up onto the stage to line up. Graduates, please follow the instructions of our staff and make sure you stay 1.5 metres away from the next graduate. When you're heading onto the stage, please make sure you stand on the floor markings ready for your name to be called. The tassel on your hat goes to the left-hand side. And at this point, you may remove your mask in readiness to cross the stage to greet the Chancellor and have your photo taken. You'll then continue across the stage and off the other side, by which time you must put your mask back on. Our staff will guide you to the side of the room, down the aisle and back to your allocated seat. The great navigator, Captain Matthew Flinders, after whom this university is named, is remembered not just as an explorer, but as a man obsessed by the pursuit of knowledge. Together with Bungaree, a Ku-ring-gai man who acted as his interpreter and guide, Flinders was noted for his fearlessness and his determination that his actions would speak to the world. It is in the tradition of our namesake that Flinders University strives to continue to expand human knowledge and make a positive difference in society.
Flinders University was founded in an era of profound social, political and technological change. A product of these times, we have always been ready to step away from the security of the familiar and forge new ways forward. This appetite for exploration is ingrained in our DNA. It's shaped our world-class curriculum and the physical and online environments we live, learn and work in, enabling new connections between academics, students and industry. Brave research is the beating heart of our university, the purest expression of our desire to discover and our ability to solve. Ours is an inclusive culture that transcends borders and backgrounds. We believe absolutely in equality and opportunity for all. We work to serve our communities and empower our people, giving rise to healthier societies and empathic leaders. Our legacy, our values, our vision has never mattered more than it does right now. We don't just survive in challenging times, we thrive in them. We don't resist change or fear disruption, we embrace it, work with it. We adapt and evolve, we discover, we create, we share. We are Flinders, we are fearless.
I now invite you all to stand for the academic procession, and to please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem, sung by Jess Bigg.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've garden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated.
Marawachanga, Gana Mian I Wangani, Mani the Pudding Gani Atana. Naibiriko, Mankalakala, Tandanya, Mianaku. Nature Yungandalia, Nature Yakanandalia, Padni Adlu Wadu. On behalf of the Ghana people, I welcome you all to Ghana country, and I do this ambassador of the Adelaide Plains people. My brothers, my sisters, let's walk together in harmony. Natalia.
Chancellor, Mr. Stephen Gerlach, AM. Deputy Chancellor, Mr. Stephen Haynes. Vice-Chancellor, Professor Colin Sterling. Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor Students, Professor Deborah West. Leonie Klein, OAM. Austin Taylor, OAM. Noel Tovey, AM. Jenny Fewster. Vice President and Executive Dean, Professor Michael Gilding. Dean Research, Professor Penny Edmonds. Council members Christopher Key, Natasha Kidd and Amanda Muller. Members of university staff, graduates and guests. Flinders University's Chancellor is Mr. Stephen Gerlach, AM, a law graduate from the University of Adelaide and an eminent South Australian company director. Mr. Gerlach has been Chancellor of Flinders University since 2010. He was awarded a Member of the Order of Australia for his service to community. I invite Mr. Gerlach to open today's proceedings.
Good afternoon, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Deputy Chancellor Mr Stephen Haynes, Vice-Chancellor Professor Colin Sterling, Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor Students Professor Deborah West, Mrs Leonie Klein OAM, Mr Austin Taylor OAM, Mr Noel Tovey AM, and representing Mr Tovey Ms Jenny Fuster, Vice President and Executive Dean Professor Michael Gilding, Dean of Research Professor Penny Edmonds, Council members Christopher Key, Natasha Kidd and Amanda Muller, members of university staff, graduates and special guests. On behalf of Flinders University, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation celebration event for the College of Business, Government and Law and the College of Humanities, Arts and Sciences. And it is good that we have so many people here and we're able to have this celebration in the presence of each other. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are gathered today on the traditional lands of the Kaurna people, and we pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. A graduation celebration is a truly significant occasion. It not only commends your achievements and the hard work you committed to achieve your goals, it also marks a tremendous milestone in your personal and professional journey and represents a key to unlock your potential. It's a time of emotional reflection as you take justified pride in your achievements while simultaneously anticipating what tomorrow may hold. And it generates positive energy and precious optimism that resonates through this hall and radiates across Flinders University campuses. Today also reflects the valuable role you have played in developing our legacy as a university. Your journey into the world is furthering our credentials as an impressive educator, shaping tomorrow's innovators, leaders and change makers. Flinders University's reputation for research excellence has been reinforced by a rising research income over the past 5 years, including an increase of 46% during 2020. And I am quite confident we'll post another record performance for 2021. This helps our Times Higher Education World University ranking to rise 17 places to 266, and we are on the cusp of being in the top 1% of universities worldwide, underlying global recognition of our continuing efforts to evolve and meet the needs of the new generation of students. You are all an integral part of this community of great achievers, and we appreciate that Flinders' success depends upon the collective success of its people. So I thank you for choosing to progress your education with us. Your education has given you a body of knowledge and skills, but more importantly, it has taught you to think, to analyse problems, and when necessary, to challenge conventional wisdom. Now it is time for you to apply your knowledge, your problem-solving capacity, to use your ability to collaborate and communicate, and to lead. Most importantly, I congratulate you for persevering despite the challenges and uncertainties you will have encountered, particularly the disruptions with COVID-19. As you finalise this chapter of your life at Flinders University, be proud that you are part of a global community of more than 118,000 alumni who are changing the world through integrity, courage, innovation and excellence. You now join this inspiring group of graduates. to be ambassadors of Flinders University and all it represents. It is a community that we are immensely proud of. Importantly, our Alumni Association will help you stay in contact with the university and with each other, and I hope you make use of their services. Because just as we have been partners in your education, we now aspire to be partners in your future. Your achievements enhance our standing as a university, and the strength of our reputation in turn influences the status of your degree. We hope we have instilled the values of resilience, dedication and self-belief, and fostering an enterprising spirit as you continue to grow, adapt, and find your own ways to change the world. Good luck to you all as you now embark on your fearless journey to also make your mark on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr Gerlach, for overseeing today's proceedings and for your continuing contribution as Flinders Chancellor. I now invite the graduates to begin to take their places in line as instructed by graduation staff, remembering to stay 1.5 metres apart. I now introduce our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Colin Sterling, a distinguished and much awarded geneticist who has brought extensive experience in research and teaching to his leadership of Flinders University. Professor Sterling.
Thank you, Karen. Chancellor. Flinders University is proud to present today 3 honorary awards. First, Mrs. Leonie Klein, OAM, for the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa. Mrs. Leonie Klein was born in Adelaide and educated at Presbyterian Girls College, now Seymour College, and at Flinders University, where she was awarded a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology in 1978. Following the completion of her studies, Mrs. Klein worked as a library officer in Children's Services for the State Library of South Australia and served with the South Australia Police as a patrol officer and as an assistant police prosecutor in the legal branch. It was, so the story goes, a somewhat mediocre police uniform that led Mrs. Klein into the fashion business. Mrs. Klein and her husband Robert Klein OAM, established Angus Klein Australia, a corporate apparel business in 1988, and the company's reputation for quality and excellence reflects the training and skill base of its employees and has relied on vocational education and training delivered through the TAFE system and other private registered training organisations for much more than just the sewing. The quality of vocational education and training has enabled Angus Klein Australia to keep its skills base on shore. Mrs. Klein has been involved with and assisted the business community through her roles as either chair or member of many business support and advisory boards, while also contributing generously to Flinders University. Mrs. Klein served Flinders University as a member of council between 2002 to 2018 and as Deputy Chancellor from 2009 to 2016. In addition to contributing her knowledge and skills for the benefit of the university, Mrs. Klein has also chaired the boards of Flinders Campus Community Services and Flinders Consulting and was a board member of Flinders Partners, all university subsidiaries. Contributions to the wider community include service to many organisations, including as Governor of the Freemasons Medical Research Trust, co-chair of the Australian Disability Advisory Council Board, member of the Royal District Nursing Society Foundation Board, and a member of the Defence Reserve Support Council. At present, she chairs the academic board of the ICON Institute and the board of directors of Proteus, and is a member of the Order of St John of Jerusalem Knights Hospitalier Australasia, and serves on their Grand Priory Council, and since 2013 has been a member of the Wangana Circle. Mrs. Klein has received numerous awards. Angus Klein Australia was ranked for 3 years in the BRW Top 100 Fastest Growing Private Australian Companies. She received the inaugural Enterprising Woman of the Year Award in 1997, the Prime Minister's Small Business of the Year Award in 1999, and an inaugural Flinders University Distinguished Alumni Award in 2006. In 2015, she was recognised with the Medal of the Order of Australia for service to tertiary and vocational education and to business. Mrs. Klein's association with and contributions to the university, together with her role in the business and wider communities, make her a very worthy recipient of the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa. Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa, I present to you Leonie Klein, OAM. Congratulations, and I now invite Leonie to say a few words at the lectern. Thank you.
Chancellor, thank you. I welcome into the heart of this university today's graduates from business, government and law and humanities, and offer my sincere congratulations. It's a special occasion during which I have had the privilege to be asked to say a few words to you as you embark on the next exciting stage of your careers. After leaving school, I enrolled as a first-year student at Flinders University in February 1973, along with Robert Klein, whom the year later I married. Today we are here to enjoy and reflect on an amazing journey and to celebrate the significant part Flinders has been in our lives. 49 years ago, Flinders was a young university building and forging its reputation, and the campus was physically a very different place, particularly with the magnificent developments in recent years and those announced by our Vice-Chancellor recently. But Flinders' ethos of inclusiveness, excellence and being brave has not changed. Although offered placements elsewhere, we wanted the best tuition and to be guided by outstanding academics in the fields in which we had chosen to study. Although I studied psychology and science, it was not to be the professional path I followed, but my studies shaped my thinking towards business ventures, and I chose Flinders for its spirit and sense of adventure, the university following in the footsteps of its great namesake, Captain Matthew Flinders. Entering the police force, which was to give me the opportunity to experience life, or breaking into the fiercely competitive clothing industry were not easy choices, but I had been prepared for the challenge by my experiences at this wonderful university. I would like to take this opportunity to just briefly reflect on a few key principles and strategies that I followed during my 34 years in industry and whilst serving on various boards. Unlike many of those in the rank trade, when I began my company in 1988, I had no experience, was a newcomer and in fact could barely thread a needle. However, I had a vision, a passion to create, and a desire to succeed. I needed to rely on technicians and develop a knowledgeable, capable, dedicated and harmonious team around me. This is called collaboration. Plan well and strategise your future. There are always risks to be taken, but they must be measured and managed. Keeping control, managing and understanding company finance is crucial. Learn from failure. It can be a remarkable teacher. Knowledge is key to success. So is innovation and adapting to change. Like Flinders University, you must always grow and evolve. Treat staff, clients, customers and suppliers respectfully and honestly, as they are important components of the life force of any company. This is called integrity. Know your strengths and understand your weaknesses, and look after yourselves. Treat your health and well-being and treasure it. A good work-life balance is essential. I learned perhaps at times from getting that out of balance. As a proud alumnus, I warmly thank Flinders for my wonderful journey, filled with opportunities, challenges, memories and friendships. And I encourage our graduates today to take the opportunity to remain engaged with this wonderful university. Be brave, have courage, and in the spirit of Flinders University, be fearless. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonie. Our next honorary award is to Mr. Austin Taylor, OEM, for the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa. Mr. Austin Taylor was educated at Linden Park Primary School and Norwood Morialta High School, and is a graduate of the University of Adelaide, where he gained a Bachelor of Economics Accounting in 1979. He joined KPMG as a graduate in 1981, before becoming a partner at Horwath & Horwath in 1987 through to 2001, before moving to Grant Thornton, where he was partner till 2004. In 2004, Mr. Taylor founded Meerton's Chartered Accountants, becoming senior managing partner in 2014. Meerton specialises in solvency management, insolvency administration, liquidation, restructuring and turnaround, and has offices in Adelaide and Darwin, as well as associates across Australia. In 2005, Mr. Taylor began a number of directorships with Masonic Homes, with SA Health, Southern Area Local Health Network, and most recently Enel Green Power. During this time, he's also been chair of Airborne Research Australia, and was until recently the chair of FCD Health, and indeed the founding chair of FCD Health Limited in Darwin, a joint venture health clinic established by Flinders University and Charles Darwin University. Mr. Taylor is a fellow of Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand and the Australian Institute of Company Directors. He's also a member of the Australian Restructuring, Insolvency and Turnaround Association, the Insolvency Management Committee South Australia Division, the Banking and Finance Services Law Association, and the Australian Institute of Credit Management. Mr. Taylor was a member of the Flinders University Council from 2007 to 2018, including acting as a member of the Council's Executive Committee from 2015 to 2018. Mr. Taylor was also involved with the Flinders University Audit Committee as a member from 1996 to 2016, and held the position of chair from 2007 to 2016. In 2012, Austin made a generous donation to Flinders University to establish the Austin Taylor Indigenous Health in the NT Scholarship. Mr. Taylor is passionate about the Flinders University Northern Territory Medical Programme, and the scholarship supports the retention and success of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students as health professionals. In the 2019 Queen's Birthday Honours List, Mr Taylor received a Medal of the Order of Australia, OAM, for service to education and to community health. Mr Taylor's associations with and contributions to Flinders University, together with his role in the business and wider communities, make him a very worthy recipient of the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa. Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa, I present to you Austin Taylor, OAM. Thank you. And Austin, please, we'd love to hear a few words. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone here in Adelaide and participating online, wherever you are on this wonderful and only planet we all share. It is a pleasure to speak with you today on what is a significant occasion for you and for me. I begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land upon which we are meeting today, here in Adelaide, the Kaurna people, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I also extend my continuing respect to all other Indigenous nations on the numerous Flinders University campuses, Australia-wide and internationally, their representatives present here today and online, their future generations, and acknowledge our continued connection to country. Graduates, please add my congratulations to those already received by you on graduating from this fantastic Flinders University. Chancellor and the university community, please accept my heartfelt thank you for this award today. It is as unexpected as it is appreciated. The Greek philosopher Aristotle, over 2,300 years ago, said, "What is the essence of life? To serve others and to do good." This ancient quote about volunteering back to our community is hardly a new concept, but it is a concept many now place low in their personal time allocations. Graduates, I want to encourage you to think about volunteering your time as you move forward in life, and to implant a thought and possibly inspire you to greater heights by asking you to contemplate how you might volunteer your time, talents and the gifts of nature you have for the benefit of those who, due to their circumstances in life, are not as fortunate as us. I refer, of course, to the act of giving and volunteering our time by serving others to do good. Giving time and resources to the extent our circumstances in life permit should become a part of our fabric as a person and not just something we do occasionally on a whim, in my judgment. I would like to see us all actively seek out an activity and commit our time to it, and only in that way and on a consistent and sustained basis will we make a change for the better. And that is a fulfilling objective worthy of a graduate of this wonderful Flinders University. As a start, I commend the University Alumni Program to you. Please make sure you all join it and especially participate. You may also wish to financially participate in the philanthropic work of the Flinders University Carmel Foundation. They're all tax deductible, by the way. And no doubt there are many other worthy things to support as well. As the great Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In concluding, I express my thanks again to this wonderful university and to my family, and especially my wife, Dr. Anne House, who is actually a Flinders PhD and university medalist and who is here with me today, for their love and support. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, Austin. Oh, we're going to do some, are we doing some students now? Karen, is that right? So I'll hand over back to you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. And thank you, Mr Taylor, for your inspiring words. Chancellor, I now invite Professor Michael Gilding, Vice-President and Executive Dean of the College of Business, Government and Law, to present to you the graduates.
Chancellor, I present the graduates from the College of Business, Government and Law for the degree of Bachelor of Accounting, Lai QE. Jake Andrew Hammond. Kate Jane Noble Hatruli. Shimron Joseph Lobo, also for the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice. Simone Chanella. Catherine Jane Thorne. Peter James Witham. For the degree of Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, Kaira Shian Fitzpatrick. Nicholas Ian Pedro. For the degree of Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, Advanced Leadership, Jake Mountfield. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, Samuel James Chidley. Jamal Philip Clout Murphy. Samantha Louise France. Sotirios Skamoutsos. Liam Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, Advanced Leadership and Human Resource Management, Emily Kate Norton. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, Advanced Leadership and Management, Eliza Kate Bastian. Saffron Maria Simpson. For the honours degree of Bachelor of Business, Advanced Leadership, James John Sumanis. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, Business Economics, Kate Dooley. Michael Luke Rosser. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, Human Resource Management, Mahatel Legge Piumi Christina Diaz. Alicia Marie Matthews. Also for the degree of Bachelor of Psychological Science. Viron Pantelidis. Monica Eileen Patterson. Anya Pejanovic, also for the degree of Bachelor of Psychological Science. Margarita Strutsas. Lucinda Elizabeth Vale, also for the degree of Bachelor of Psychological Science. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, Innovation and Enterprise, Ayush Sharma. Gina Louise Supke. For the degree of Bachelor of Business, International Business, Bradley George Adams. Benjamin John Millman, also for the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice. Calvin Daffer Polly. KU. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Management, Anas Muhammad A. Alatabi. Simone Kirsty Brown. Kate Sarah Elmer. For the degree of Bachelor of Business Marketing, Zhihao Dong. Leah Michelle Glenn. Nomot Kuch. Nico John Rusko. Hayley Sarah Rigney. Oscar Liam Svensson. Isaac John Tuatson. You, Georges. For the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Gurgis Ibrahim. For the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Accounting, Tan Tri Huang. For the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Finance, Tom Sebastian Powell. For the degree of Bachelor of Criminology, Tessa Elizabeth Alexander. Louise Mary Byrne, also for the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice with distinction. Emily Judith Easton, also for the degree of Bachelor of Psychological Science. Amelia Grace Galpin, also for the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice. Emma J. Groom. Samantha Langridge, also for the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice. Tegan Emma Lane. Christine Robin Yuen Tang Mackerel, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations. Ashlyn Claire McDade. Rebecca Ware. Elizabeth Ruth Pergoletto. Sarah Grace Schultz. Meg Rose Wern. Joseph Wiggett. For an honours degree of Bachelor of Criminology, Dean Jonathan Taudang, also for the degree of Bachelor of Criminology. For the degree of Bachelor of Finance, Mustafa Habib A. Adali. Yunjian Lu. Dylan Andrew Topfer. Jessica Lee Zenny, also for the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice. For the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Business Economics, Amy Lee Rattigan. For the degree of Bachelor of Finance and Business Economics Advanced Leadership, Austin Lewis Turner. For the degree of Bachelor of International Relations, Nicholas Alexander Benitz. Ruby Lane Cox-Veal. Numot Kuch. Samuel Patrick Cooper. Sebastian Hugh Davis. Pabashi Upadaya Kupuk Otua. For an honours degree of Bachelor of International Relations, Lachlan David Powell, also for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Enhanced Program for High Achievers, and also awarded the University Medal. For the degree of Bachelor of Law and Society, Valeria Bids-Udds. Shana Kate McKinnon. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws, John Luke Constantine. Henry James Gill, also for the degree of Bachelor of Business Marketing. Jessica Marie Hughes. Holly Rose Rexis. For the degree of Laws and Legal Practice, Denise Margaret Abfolter, also for the Bachelor of Criminology. Natalie Rebecca Allen. Alice Rose Connolly, also for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Angelica Louise Costi, also for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Brianna Sasha Lou Craggs. Tiana Rose Davey. Sam Erity. Anjali Ann George, also for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Accounting. Tequila Howard, also for the degree of Bachelor of Behavioural Science Psychology. Mehmet Ali Kavlakoglu. Sophie Louise Kerr, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations and Bachelor of Letters French. Jacinta Taylor Mayer. Keelan Nicole, also for the degree of Bachelor of Business Marketing. Rebecca Elizabeth Schuetz. Andriana Georgina Shakalis, also for the Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biosciences. Nuhafiza Binte Sohayar Rudin. Joshua John Swift, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations. Jasmine B. Wernerberg, also for the degree of Bachelor of Business Advanced Leadership. Honours degree for the Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice, Helga Benyone, Dr. Hauser. Keely Rose Borman, also for the degree of Bachelor of Criminology and also awarded the University Medal. Timothy James Bost, also for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Accounting and also awarded the University Medal. Benjamin Nicholas Jack Krieg, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations and also awarded the University Medal. Audrey Chu Wei Lian, also for the degree of Bachelor of Business Human Resource Management. Shauna Shi Yin Ing, Emma Nicole Sinclair, Jesby Elizabeth Thomas, also for the Bachelor of Science, Forensic and Analytical Science. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws and Legal Practice with Distinction, Susan Han Dieu, also for the degree of Bachelor of Behavioural Sciences, Psychology. Lydia Rose Hart, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations. Ashley Ann Ramachandran, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations. Michaela Grace Sparrow. Laura Francesca Stevenson, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations and Bachelor of Letters, French. Kerry Thomas. Konstantina Eleni Tubanakis, also for the degree of Bachelor of International Relations. Tani Grace Sydney Virgin, also for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Enhanced Program for High Achievers and Bachelor of Letters in French. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Distinction, Matthew Angelo Di Caterina. For the Graduate Certificate in Business Administration, Gabrielle Claire Young. For the Graduate Diploma in Business Administration, Davin Allen Lester Nat. For the degree of Executive Master of Public Administration, Mark Rayner Groot. For the degree of Master of Accounting, Hao Wen Jin. Sampada Dhavalkumar Patel. Geraldine Marie Sweeney. Cynthia Winnie. Tiranine Wong Wisit Pabung. For the degree of Master of Accounting and Finance, Nan Jia. Mitamanage Chamara Supun Anurada Pereira. Ayrton Jean Young. For the degree of Master of Arts, International Relations, Dennis Kiptu Toritich. For the degree of Master of Business Finance, Rubayat Sawar. For the degree of Master of Business Human Resource Management, Raksha Dodangadi. Zara Bell Palange. For the degree of Master of Business, International Business, Ali Hadi Zaidi. Ajay Sharma. For the degree of Master of Business Marketing, Bayan Farhan Algamdi. Carlos Felipe Barragan Leal. Jesus Madis III. Tushar Singh. Himanshu Solanki. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, Belinda Jane Parkinson. Yong Jonathan Teng. Jonathan Mika Turk. For the degree of Master of Health Administration, Karen Elizabeth Paskett. For the degree of Master of Laws, International Law and International Relations, Hannah Elise Bradshaw. Brianna Harris. Matthew Marcotte. Lucy Olive Pedrana. Elahar Zafari. For the degree of Master of Public Administration in Management, Fatima Saeed M. Alamari. For the degree of Master of Public Policy and Management, Susan Andrews. Linda Oliver. Maslia Kwoma. Caitlin Lee Stewart. For the degree of Master of Science, Health Administration, Kanchana Kumari Jayasundara Sri Narayana Nawaratna Basnayaka. Wasala Mudi Yasan Salage. For the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Joshana Mahajan. Sandhya Nupane Kadke. Shushma Shrestha. For the degree of Master of Disability Policy and Practice, Mohamed Reza Adi Kurniawan. A doctorate demonstrates a significant achievement in both scholarly research and professional development. The next graduates to be presented have made original contributions to knowledge that benefit academia, industry, the environment and our society. This research and these researchers will enable the transformation of knowledge. Graduate theses citations are printed in the graduate book. The next graduates are receiving their doctorate. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Faisal Abdullah, by a thesis entitled Early Career Job Seekers' Perception of Corporate Social Responsibility and Organisational Attractiveness of Islamic and non-Islamic banks in Indonesia, I present Dr. Faisal Abdullah. Alexandra Louise Anderson Baxter for thesis entitled Oversimplified Narratives, Australian Judges' Construction of Women's Victimisation and Offending in Human Traffic for Commercial Sexual Exploitation. I present Dr. Alexandra Louise Anderson-Baxter. Bronte Ann Gould for thesis entitled Scattered Branches and the Sisterhood of Women, Women's Organisations in Western Australia and South Australia 1909 to 1939. I present Dr. Bronte Ann Gould. Buol Garang Anyeth Juk by thesis entitled Why is my family's dispute a legal problem? The experience of South Sudanese Jiang families with family law in Australia. I present Dr. Buol Garang Anyeth Juk. Thomas Knight for thesis entitled An Exploration of Synergies and Separations Between Domestic Violence Policy Position and Operational Directives of South Australian Police and the Attitudes and Responses of Frontline Police to Domestic Violence Incidents in South Australia. I present Dr. Thomas Knight. William David Waterford for thesis entitled Politicians as Policymakers, the Interaction of Ideology, Interests, Information and Institutions in an Australian State. I present Dr. William David Waterford. Samantha Elizabeth Contra for thesis entitled The Forgotten Component of Legal Negotiation, a Proposal to Improve Education on Legal Negotiation Preparation in Australian Law Schools. I present Dr. Samantha Elizabeth Contra. I now invite Professor Sterling, Vice-Chancellor, to introduce our third honorary award.
Thank you, Michael. Flinders University is proud to present Mr. Noel Tovey AM for the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. And Noel is represented today by Miss Jenny Fuster. Mr. Noel Tovey AM was born in Carlton, Melbourne in 1934, the son of an Aboriginal New Zealander mother, a father of African, Canadian and French Creole heritage, and a great-grandmother who was a Jarrandjeri woman from South Australia. Noel Tovey has lived an extraordinary life. He was one of 5 children abandoned by his parents in the 1930s. A young Aboriginal boy living on the streets of inner-city Melbourne, Mr. Tovey experienced a traumatic childhood and adolescence. Despite the early hardship, Mr. Tovey was inspired to reinvent himself and went on to become a leading light in the arts as a dancer, actor, director, narrator, production designer, playwright and choreographer. His formal education was over by the age of 12, and it was at 15 years old, working in the Collins Book Depot in Melbourne, that he went to see his first ballet at the National Theatre. This inspired him to begin ballet classes at the National Theatre Ballet School, then joining the Ballet Guild, where he danced in Onsirk and the Sentimental Bloke. In 1960, Mr. Tovey moved to England, where he remained for 30 years. Here he became a principal dancer with the Sadler's Wells Company in London, making his singing debut in On the Level, a musical by Australian Ron Grainer. Mr. Tovey's career as a choreographer was launched in 1966 with a production of Sandy Wilson's The Boyfriend. The show was a resounding success and toured Britain and Australia in 1968. Mr. Tovey went on to direct and choreograph many theatre productions in Europe during the 70s and 80s. He also taught at Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London, and then co-founded the London Theatre for Children. In 1971, following the success of his market stall in London's Antiquarius Antiques Market, Mr. Tovey and his partner, Mr. David Sarrell, established an antiques gallery, Lodian, which specialised in early 20th century decorative art pieces. By 1980, it had become one of the top galleries in London. But Lothian closed in 1990 following the death both of his mother and his partner, and a year later, Mr. Tovey returned to Australia. Following that return in 1991, he set up a performing arts course at the Ora Centre for Aboriginal Studies in Sydney and continued to direct many theatre productions, with standouts being A Midsummer Night's Dream with an entirely Aboriginal cast for the 2000 Sydney Olympic Arts Festival of the Dreaming, and as an artistic director of the Indigenous Welcome Ceremony for the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Mr. Tovey's autobiography, entitled Little Black Bastard, for which he received the 2000 Indigenous Fellowship to Write, was published in 2004. Mr. Tovey followed with another story about his life and stellar career when And Then I Found Me was published in 2017. As an openly gay man who's spoken out for the rights of LGBT elders, in June 2020, Mr. Tovey was recognised for his contribution to the LGBT community by becoming the 2010 recipient of the Foundation for All of Us Lifetime Achievement Award. In January 2015, he was made a member of the Order of Australia for significant service to the performing arts, to Indigenous performers, and as an advocate for the LGBTI community, and in the same year was inducted to the Victorian Aboriginal Honour Roll. In 2017, Mr. Tovey was inducted into the Australian Dance Awards Hall of Fame as Australia's first male ballet dancer of Indigenous heritage. Mr. Tovey has worked to ensure that others have the opportunity to flourish through exposure to the arts. In 2001, he established the Noel Tovey Scholarship Fund, and in 2006, the Noel Tovey Award for Achievement, both of which give young people access to a performing arts education. Mr. Tovey's distinguished service to the performing arts in Australia and internationally make him an extremely worthy recipient of the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa from Flinders University. Chancellor, for the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa, I present to you Noel Tovey AM, represented here today by Ms. Jenny Fuster. And now, Jenny, on behalf of Noel, I invite you to make a few remarks.
It is with great honour that I accept this degree on behalf of my very dear friend Noel Tovey AM. He is sorry he can't be here in person today and has asked me to pass on his thanks to Flinders University. Noel has led an extraordinary life, both personally and professionally, and the honour that Flinders University has bestowed on him today, whilst unexpected, is well deserved. Graduation is such an important milestone for graduands and their families, and Noel sends his congratulations to you all on your educational achievements. Noel wanted me to make sure that you all knew that he was not well educated, at least not in a formal sense. Noel grew up in poverty, was abandoned by his parents at an early age, and subsequently experienced mental and physical abuse as a foster child, amongst many other disruptive episodes. So it's not surprising that his schooling was patchy, and by the age of 12, his formal education was over. However, Noel has nurtured a lifelong love of learning. Even as a street kid, Noel carried a dictionary to help improve his vocabulary. As a newspaper boy, he would read the paper to improve his general knowledge. And later in life, he became a self-educated world expert in 20th century decorative art pieces, gaining knowledge through buying and selling items at his London gallery Lothian. Noel continues to look at each day as an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to support others, and an opportunity to make the world a little bit better for all, and he hopes that you will too. There's a mnemonic that I think of when I think of Noel and his attitude to life. It is one that I encourage you all to adopt as you move into your next chapter. It is grit. And if anyone has shown grit throughout their lives, it is Noel Tovey. So, G is for grace. Noel is the epitome of graciousness. He is thoughtful and polite. He endeavours to understand different opinions to his own and forgive people. He recognises that we are all human, no matter what colour, what religion, or what sexuality, and we are all capable of making mistakes. R is for resilience. Noel has faced much adversity in his life, yet he continues to smile. He tries not to wallow or dwell on any setbacks, but acknowledges the situation, learns from it, and then uses it as momentum to move forward. I is for integrity. Noel stands up for what he believes in. He is a respected champion of gay and Aboriginal rights in Australia. He is true to himself, his morals and ethics, and true to his loved ones. Integrity and honesty builds trustworthy and reliable relationships, and they will become the basis of all that you do, both personally and professionally. T is for thankfulness. Noel is always thankful for the opportunities that he has embraced, the people he has known, and the experiences he has had. It is a useful exercise for all of us to pause and acknowledge that for which we are grateful. When it comes to grit, Noel lives by example, and I hope that you will too. Noel's friendships span the globe and all walks of life. His professional work seamlessly integrates arts and culture with the progress of human rights and social justice for Indigenous Australians and indeed all Australians. His generous friendship, artistic work and mentorship continues to produce ripple effects across the globe, influencing countless people's lives. I'm incredibly honoured to have his love and friendship, and even more honoured to represent him here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jenny, and congratulations, Noel. And Chancellor, I now invite Professor Penny Edmonds, Dean Research from the College of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences, to present the graduates. Thank you.
Chancellor. First, we have Bachelor of Finance, Zui He. And now, Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the College of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences. Degree of Bachelor of Archaeology, Cale Jordan Christopher. Also for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biodiversity Conservation. For the honours degree of Bachelor of Archaeology, Megan Kearley Stace. Also for the degree of Bachelor of Archaeology, Bachelor of Letters, French, and also awarded the University Medal. Degree of Bachelor of Arts, Madeline Boakes. Kylie Lynn Davis. Lucy Violet Dennard. Amy Louise Evans. Jasmine Page Goswinkle. Abigail Hansley Davis. Rachel High. Rachel is a trailblazer. She's an Australian first. She is the first Down syndrome person to complete a Bachelor of Arts in Australia, we believe. Warm congratulations. Georgina Ashley Noble. Alexander Liam O'Kane. Nina Smiljic. Yiwen Wang. Degree of Bachelor of Communication and Professional Writing, Sarah Claire Ingham. Degree of Bachelor of Creative Arts Digital Media, Woon Ki Wong. Wei Hang Shah. Degree of Bachelor of Creative Arts Fashion, Madeline Rose Mitchell. Kelly Weston. Degree of Bachelor of Creative Arts Visual Arts, Brianna Zoe Fantis. Maiko Petman. Degree of Bachelor of Creative Arts, Visual Effects and Entertainment Design, Ashley Jane Proven. Degree of Bachelor of International Tourism, Kia June Margaret Brown. Degree of Bachelor of Languages, Alia Andary. Degree of Bachelor of Media and Communication, Millicent Dix Farmer. Brittany Joyce Elmsley. Sophie Marjorie Nichols. Bachelor of Media Arts, William Cooper Brown. Lisa Madeline Bryant. Edgar Estuardo Figueiredo Castillo. Jack Andrew Halkett. Sorry, Sorella Wild. Annabelle Haynes. Degree of Bachelor of Tourism and Events, Sarah Jennifer Gershwitz. Jessica Kendall, also for the degree of Bachelor of Business. Paige Leanne Lovell, also for the degree of Bachelor of Business Management. Olivia Jane Monoa. Graduate Certificate in Theological Studies, Heather Leslie Eckert. Graduate Diploma in Archaeology and Heritage Management, Tess Catherine Devlin. Jack Peter Wire. Degree of Master of Archaeology and Heritage Management, Alyssa Janeo Leno Di Luna. Degree of Master of Environmental Management, Georgia Bovari. Ti Lin Chi Dong. Junyan He. Maria Camila Herrera Sanchez. Janet Mumbai Kirimi. Jack Luxton. Rudrash Good Yadagiri. Degree of Master of International Development, Khadija Asma. T. Rat Fan. Degree of Master of Language Studies, Ashley Taylor Oswald. Degree of Master of Screen and Media Production, Chi Shakai. Yuri Corridor Cruz. Wei Wei Lai. Akshaya Nandilaya. Hao Zeng. Degree of Master of Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages or TESOL, Pratap Upreti. Now the next graduates are receiving their doctorate. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Donald William Hellier Bell. His thesis is titled Our Changing Hymns, a Literary Study. I present Dr. William Hellier Bell. Aidan Cornelius Bell, thesis entitled Student Activism in Higher Education, the Politics of Students' Role in Hegemonic University Change. I present Dr. Aidan Cornelius Bell. Alexander Price Cothran, thesis entitled Creative Component, Let's Talk Trojan Bee, Stories Exegesis, the Participant Zero in Satire. I present Dr. Alexander Price Cothran. Philip Kavanagh, thesis entitled Creative Artifact, a work of fiction, a memoir, exegesis, a creative case study of metalepsis in autobiographical writing. I present Dr. Philip Kavanagh. Amy Jane Mead, thesis entitled Storied Streets, Gendered Narratives of Fear and Violence in Australian Urban Landscapes. I present Dr. Amy Jane Mead. Mary Madeline Reagan, thesis entitled I Buy This Piece of Ground Here, Establishing a Family Market Gardens and Transplanting Veneto Identity in the Western Suburbs of Adelaide, 1920s to 1970s. I present Dr. Mary Madeline Reagan. Matthew Philip Russell, thesis entitled Novel, The Phrenologist's Cabinet Exegesis, The Rhetoric of Time in Story Discourse. I present Matthew Philip Russell. Elise Nicole Silson, thesis entitled German Higher Criticism and the Embodiment of Progress in George Eliot's Middlemarch. I present Dr. Elise Nicole Silson. Rachel Mary Ashley Spencer, thesis entitled Exegesis, R.V. Emily Perry, Enlivening and Reframing a High Court Case Creative Artefact. R.V. Emily Perry, A True Story of Poison and Pianolas. I present Dr. Rachel Mary Ashley Spencer. Louisa Jane Upton, thesis entitled Reframing Jesus, Listening for the Contextualised Christ Figure in Aboriginal Communities. I present Dr. Louisa Jane Upton. Ellen Zeta Witten, thesis entitled Filmmakers as Historians, Understanding Authentic Representation within the Films of Powell and Pressburger. I present Dr. Ellen Zeta Witten. Flinders University offers its warmest congratulations and good wishes to our graduates, and I invite you to share your appreciation for their achievement by applauding their efforts once again. I now ask Vice-Chancellor Professor Colin Sterling to the lectern to deliver the closing address.
Thank you, Penny. Thank you all. It's been a great occasion. It's wonderful that we get a chance to come together to celebrate this remarkable achievement on behalf of all of our graduates here today. I recognise, though, that for many of you, your families perhaps have been unable to join us, or because of the various restrictions that we still experience here in Australia, especially those of you whose families are overseas. And I'm very conscious that many of them will be streaming in to this occasion, and I hope that they have enjoyed seeing your crossing the stage here today as a mark of the completion of your studies. I'll keep my remarks brief. It's been a long afternoon. I'm sorry we're a little bit late starting today, but I think we managed to sort out a few little hiccups early on. So as I say, I'll keep it brief so that you can get on and enjoy your celebrations with our new graduates. I'll make really 3 points in closing. Firstly is that congratulations to all of our graduates today. You've worked hard, you've earned the certificates that you now have in your hands as you leave the university today. This has been a difficult time for many of us as we've navigated the COVID-19 pandemic, but you've shown the resilience and the determination to complete your studies, and you ought to be rightly proud of your achievement. With you today are family and friends. Many of you here in the room, others online. Those family and friends, believe me, are equally proud of your achievement today. And I know that your families and friends have also been supporting you during your studies. They will have shared some of the ups, probably some of the downs, and been with you along the journey and helped to support you and helped to ensure that you reached this point today. So on behalf of the university, I'd like to thank all of you who are here today, who've supported our students and who've helped them succeed through their studies. Now, I'm sure that our graduates have also thanked you personally, but this is an opportunity, graduates, for you to do so in public. So please, could I get the house lights up a little bit, please? Graduates, would you please stand? Turn to face your guests, and if your guests are online, then the camera is at the back of the room. And please thank your family and friends with a rousing, heartfelt round of applause. Thank you all very much, and please be seated and don't lose those certificates. Also, of course, let's take a moment to just reflect on these past 2 years. Many of you, most of you, have been students with us over both of those years. And we know that from 2020, life hasn't been exactly normal. But I think it's important to recognise that the staff, both the professional staff and the academic staff of the university, worked extraordinarily hard in order to ensure that your studies could continue and that you'd be able to graduate today on time as expected. Flinders University staff incredibly quickly managed to put courses online in early 2020 when we faced our first and only significant shutdown here in South Australia. We were the first to put all of our courses online so that studies could continue. But equally, we were also the first university to come back to campus by mid-2020 because we recognised the importance of the learning community that we provide at the university on campus and the importance of face-to-face experiences, both with your teaching staff and with your peers. I'm joined here on the stage today with representatives of our academic staff and our professional staff, people who have taught you through your courses, people who have supported your studies in a variety of ways through our professional support services. And I'd like to ask you all here today to join me in thanking our wonderful staff for the energy, the commitment, and the drive that they put in to the teaching here at Flinders University. Now, the Chancellor has already extolled the benefits of our alumni community, so please register your details with our alumni department. Make sure that you keep in touch with the university. We are very keen to hear of your successes, keen to hear of your stories, and so please do not make today your last experience with Flinders. Keep in touch with us, and we'll be very excited to share your journey as your careers progress. So, in closing, and on behalf of Flinders University, I congratulate all of you on your outstanding academic achievements, and I wish you every possible success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. In concluding the formal proceedings, I invite everyone to stand for the departure of the official procession.